The trouble started above ground. A pack of teens headed toward the metro tunnel. We now know they had a mission: to find the girl walking in the middle of your screen in a white t-shirt and scarf. Police reports say the group had surrounded and threatened the 15-year-old, a girl they knew, in Macy's over what she was wearing. Now on the tunnel platform, where buses and trains are constantly on the move, the verbal argument escalates into an extremely ugly scene. First, the boy in the hat walking toward the security camera appears to be the lookout for what's to come. Behind him, the key person to watch, the attacker, who's also 15, wearing the white t-shirt and dark jacket. She approaches the girl and, without warning, pushes her off the platform into the bus lanes. After scuffling for a few seconds, they're back up on the platform, where the attacker proceeds to punch the victim in the head and face 10 times. The attacker then begins a kicking spree, 6 blows to the head. But she's not done. She comes back one more time for a final stomp on the face before she and her crew of 10 others, 8 boys and 2 girls, run up the tunnel escalators. One of them is clutching the purse he's stolen from the unconscious teen.
All of the passengers, we were all up against the side looking like, oh, who is going to do something? Do something, do something.
This woman witnessed the assault from a bus parked in the tunnel. She couldn't believe that marked security guards appear to be spectators.
Why on earth are there 3 security guards standing there watching it and actually allowing her to come back and kick her in the head again?
Watch again to see what the guards are and aren't doing. Before one punch is thrown, the victim, with the white purse on her right shoulder, makes a clear attempt to stand as close to the guards as possible. She points out the group of approaching teens to them. As the fight breaks out, they get on the radios and call for help. The guard at the top of your screen, the one who's walked away, doesn't come back to the scene. When the beating begins, the guards stand by and watch. And as the victim is stomped on the head repeatedly, the guard in the middle of the screen turns his back on what's happening. When it's all over, not one guard bends down to see if she needs help.
Really? You've got 3 male security guards there? A young girl that's getting kicked in the head, lying on the ground motionless? And they couldn't do anything? Doesn't seem like security.
These guards aren't trained police officers or Metro employees. They're contract workers from Olympic Security Services out of Tukwila. According to their contract, their job is to observe and report problems, not to get involved.
You look at what's happening to the victim and you say something's got to be changed. That's just not going to be acceptable.
Metro's general manager Kevin Desmond says watching and calling for assistance isn't good enough anymore.
We've had that observe and report for years in our contract, and this incident clearly shows that we need to change that.
Metro's already launched a review to see what powers they should give the guards, working with crime experts like the King County Sheriff's Office.
You just don't see that kind of thing in Seattle, but still it does happen. The question is, how do we respond? And how do we prevent it from happening in the future?
People who've seen the tape, like this witness, say common decency, not contract language, should have prevailed in this case.
If you're not there to help out in these circumstances, then why are you there?
Metro Transit Police and King County Sheriff's deputies worked 24/7 to track down the suspects. 4 have been arrested so far, including the attacker. As for the victim, amazingly, she's going to be okay. Susanna Frame, King 5 News.